Hello. Hi. Welcome to this video slash stream. Well, it's originally streamed, that is. My name is Mitchell Mander, and I do a variety of different things on this channel. I do streaming, I do videos on the Pokemon series, I did reviews for the Pokemon Journey series, and now I'm doing live streams for the Pokemon Horizon series, at least a live discussion of the episodes. And yeah, be cool if you would sub to the channel, become part of the community. Oh, we got Nick and Jeff here, and oh geez, what's going on? Uh-oh. If that's really you. You guys are funny. But yeah, we're here to talk about Pokemon Horizons Episode 8. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put some music on. I'm also going to put a poll up for people to come in and rate the episode. So rate this episode out of 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and then 5 or lower. Okay, there's that. Emmanuel, welcome to the stream. Thomas, welcome to the stream. Emerald's here. What's up, everyone? Okay. Alright, this playlist that I'm going to be playing here is something that Emerald sent me, so it's Nintendo Stream music, so let me know if you can hear it. I'm going to play it. Can you guys hear that? Okay. Just put it down just a little bit so it doesn't really pick up on my mic. Maybe like that loud. Sound good? I agree, Thomas. I do like the I like the pacing of this series so far. I'll give it some praise there. They're like basically pacing it in a way that fleshes everything out. And this is what Journeys lacked. Solid structure in episodes that were contained in like 1 or 2 episodes that causes everything to just kind of just fall apart like that, you know. No, it threw me off there. I'm like, holy crap, it's Delfino Plaza. Mario Sunshine live stream sometime. Do 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 do. Sorry, guys. I got distracted by the music. I gotta go mow the lawn, so I just have yours and Emerald streams up in the background. Ah, gotcha. I guess if we don't hear from you, that's why. Anyways, I will give it maybe just a couple more minutes and then I'll actually talk about the episode. Emerald, by the way, you should tell Jeff your idea for our name for the Mario Kart thing on Monday. Whenever you get a chance. They're in Paldea next episode, so put chilled Paldea music. I'll see what I can find. I'm just trying to utilize music that won't get me in trouble. Because last week's stream got me hit with a claim, so we aren't doing that again. If there's any like Pokemon like non-copyrighted music for streaming out there, just let me know. Anyways, just gonna check something really quickly. Leave some comments in the chat, and then I'll look at it in just a moment. And hit that like button. Yeah, I hope this doesn't get claimed. It says Nintendo Stream Music, so I would assume that I shouldn't get in trouble. Oh, hey, the Ocarina of Time theme. Shop theme. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the music here before we actually start talking about the episode. So good. You know, I never got claimed during my Zelda streams over this, so I think I should be good. But I probably shouldn't be talking about that, because then I will be claimed. What are your thoughts on this episode? We will be getting to that in just a minute or two. I was going to say, isn't this the Wii shop music? Oh, who's all here, by the way? I know Nick is mowing his lawn. Jeff's here. Emerald's here. Thomas is here. Emmanuel is here. Are you going to Joe's? I will be once the stream ends, and then I grab some dinner. And then I'll be over there. What I noticed in these last two episodes were rare times when we got to see travel between point A and point B, because even when Ash was traveling through a region, every episode have something and wasn't something. Sorry, I didn't catch the end there. But I get what you mean. But wasn't chill. Ah, gotcha. I can agree with that, yeah. I feel like they've really thought of how they're going to restructure the series, and so far, so good. I do like that the series differentiates itself from the previous anime series, and all of them at that. So, yeah. I can't complain. Wii Sports. Time to do some bowling. Have you come up with Discord rules? I don't have them, but I have a few in mind. I was going to talk to Chuck about that because he wants to set them up. But yeah, I have a few rules in mind. Every episode along Ash's travel had something, but this was the first time an actual episode revolved around traveling with the actions of the characters being in the background, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, I'm going to start talking about the episode in like roughly like 40 seconds. Once I hit the 11-minute mark on my screen here, I'm going to start talking about the episode. But what's up, y'all? We got 7 people here. How's it going? Okay, everyone. I'm going to begin talking about Pokemon Horizons, Episode 8. Just for old time's sake, I had to do it. But anyways, this episode, going into it, I'm like, okay, this is probably going to be like a filler episode before we go to Paldea. And I mean, for the most part, it is kind of padding time between the previous episodes and then the Paldea episodes. Oh, Yoshi's Island music. Anyways, sorry, I'm enjoying the music. What's up, Obama? Welcome to the stream. Anywho, but this episode was actually, like, it was not a bad episode. It's probably, like, decent, like 6 out of 10 again. It's an interesting episode because, obviously, Dot, I mean, we know that Dot's Nidothing, but Dot is very antisocial. She doesn't really care about in real life friends, or IRL friends. So she doesn't even try to communicate with anybody. So she's basically kind of just to herself. And basically, it's almost like she has a split personality because she's a completely different person than what Nidothing is. So it's kind of interesting because it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, don't meet your heroes type of thing. Because like obviously Liko doesn't realize that this is the streamer she admires. And the streamer she admires is not a very friendly person. But the one thing that's pretty interesting is that Freed and what's-his-face, the cook dude, I can't remember his name escapes me, but basically they are actually making donuts and basically placing it out in the kitchen in hopes that Dot will come out of her room and actually have that, because it sounds like she's not like eating a ton either, and they're kind of trying to get her out of her shell, to come out of her shell, so they're just kind of trying to do whatever they can to kind of get her out of there. So that's what they're trying to do, and it's kind of interesting because it kind of drives the plot for this episode because like they're out of supplies because they're just making all these donuts all the time, which I thought was a pretty funny scene because all of them were like suspicious of them. But anyways, they head into the city wherever they're at, an unspecified city, probably in the Kanto region or something, or on the way. But it's just funny because Roy was supposed to stay behind while everybody else could go into the city, but he begs Liko to be like, "Hey, can you actually stay here in my place?" Which was fine for her because she's got to catch Nidothing's most recent stream because she hasn't seen one like at the time of its stream, like in live time, or I don't know what I'm saying, but you get what I mean. She wanted to catch it as it was airing, kind of like these streams. But it's just interesting because she's trying to form a friendship with Dot, and Dot's just very antisocial, doesn't want to talk to her, doesn't want to try and be friends with her, just basically being kind of crappy to her. But and it's just funny because the stream's supposed to start, and she's like, "Oh, actually, a Nidothing stream. She's late again." And it's just funny too because Nidothing is like, "Oh, I haven't streamed in a while, so let me read your chat," and she put in her own chat and it got read and she freaked out, and it's funny, she's across the room or on the other side of the ship from Nidothing. I don't know, I just thought it was funny. I'm surprised her scream didn't get picked up on the stream that Nidothing was hosting. But she comes to the conclusion that, oh, Pokemon battles, that's how you bring people together, and I don't know, I feel like that's going to influence Liko in the future. Maybe that's why she starts focusing on Pokemon battles in the future, maybe. Depends on what happens in the next few episodes when we go to Paldea. Since we know that we're going to be meeting one of Paldea's gym leaders in episode 10. So, who knows? But, it's funny because Roy and Freed go into town, and there's a guy that is basically scamming them. And they're like, oh, we can't really spend a whole lot of money because Molly said that we can't like spend recklessly. But then he's like, oh, you talked about Rayquaza? About a black Rayquaza? I might have some information, but you need to buy my product. So they actually end up doing that, and he obviously didn't know anything, but they did get some information on the Explorer, so that, I guess, may have been a little bit helpful. That may or may not come into, play later on. Who knows? Probably not. But in the time that Roy's in town, he actually gets his first W with Fuecoco. It's against the Spearow, but it's something. But, yeah, that's not a whole lot going on besides, like, the dot plot line. And then, I guess, Roy getting his first W. It's kind of, a chill episode. Kind of just to tide us over before we go to Paldea. But, Groos's theme. The episode kind of comes to an end with Dot coming out of her shell a bit, because after talking with Liko and Roy, it kind of just opens her up a little bit. And she eventually gets out of her room and actually gets the donuts that Freed and the cook dude actually made for her. So she's slowly coming out of her shell. So maybe we'll see her hanging out with the rest of the Rising Volt tacklers. But yeah. Anyways, let me look at the chat for a second. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So overall, pretty chill episode, like maybe a 6 out of 10 in my opinion. Maybe 7, who knows. It's a pretty good episode. Not my favorite of the series so far, but I just think it's interesting what they tried to do. They tried to characterize Dot a little bit more. And yeah, I'm wondering if maybe, like, when she goes to Paldea, maybe she looks up to, like, Iano, or whatever her name is. Iono. The electric gym leader in the Paldea region. Maybe she's a fan, or she's someone that, like, is, like, in competition with her. So maybe there'll be a plot line where the two of them meet. Because in the preview for the Paldea episode, she shows her, like, coming out of the ship with the Nidothing costume, so who knows. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you think that she's gonna eventually have an episode with Iono or whatever her name is? 7 out of 10. When she comes out of her shell, she should get a new hairstyle. Please, this episode did what it was intended to do, so I'll give it a 7. Okay. We got 2 7s. That's pretty good. I like how her hair's got she's got the cherub hair. I don't know. It's just something I noticed right off the bat. I'm like, oh, that's like pretty much spot on. I think the girl that actually, or the girl VA that voices her, I want to say she voices Bochi from Bochi the Rock, from what I understand. And I don't know if you've seen that series. It's a very different anime, that's for sure. The comedy is something else, I'll say, for an anime series. But she basically nails her role in that series, so she's already doing a pretty good job in the role of Dot / Nidothing. So yeah, I don't know, it's just something I wanted to point out. I'm liking her VA and her work, so yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There wasn't really like a whole lot I didn't care for. I did think there were some parts that were a little slow, but it's okay. It's a chill episode. I'm not too like offended by that. I mean, we had some developments here. Dot came out of her shell a little bit. Roy got his first W. Maybe Liko becomes more interested in Pokemon battling. So yeah. After seeing the close of her hair, after seeing the close of her face for the first time or second time, I now see a resemblance between her and Murdoch. Maybe she's Murdoch's daughter. There has been no filler or standalone episodes so far. Yeah, I mean, it's been a continuous plot so far. That's the one thing that's kind of surprising me too, because it's like, you know, when I watch the Pokemon anime, I mean, you do have your continuous plots for like the main goals of the series, but you have standalone episodes here and there. Obviously, what people would call the filler episodes, or where you have your characters of the day that show up one time and then never come back. But we don't have that so far. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe they decided to take a different direction here. I mean, don't be surprised if we have like your typical like quote unquote filler episode, but so far it's been the plot has basically been, going forward. I mean, the only thing I'd say for this episode is that it's clear that they were padding it out a little bit. But hey, we got dot development, so yeah. I can see some interaction with it. I don't know. Yeah. Murdoch is her uncle. Is that true? Maybe I didn't look into that. Oh, I'm looking into it right now. Okay, yeah, Murdoch is her uncle. You are correct. I did not know that, so I know that now. I wonder if they have a VidCon arc where Dot shines. That would be different for the series, I'll give it that. What theme are we on now? Animal Crossing? Okay. I wonder if they have a vid. Yep, I already read that. So, yeah, I mean, we are 8 episodes into the series, and I don't think there's been a single bad episode, in my opinion. There's been a few episodes that are a bit like maybe decent, I'd say. Not like great or anything, but like there hasn't been an episode where I've been like, yeah, I didn't like this episode so far. And I think this is the first Pokemon series where we've went this far without like an episode being kind of meh. Like Sun and Moon and X and Y are my 2 favorite series, and both of them had, I think, a dud episode before we got to episode 10, so. Though it's been a while since I've watched X and Y, so my memory might be a little fuzzy there. I'd have to go back and look at the episode listing and be like, okay, I can tell you which episodes were bad in X and Y. But anyways, I'm going to give the floor to you guys. You can give your thoughts on this episode. I know some of you have already done so. If you want to give your thoughts on what you think is going to happen in next week's episode, go right ahead. I'm going to hear what you guys have to say. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. Whoop. Anything, guys? How many votes do we have, by the way? 5 votes, and the majority is 8-7. We got 1 vote for 5 out of 10, and then 1 vote for 5 or lower. I'm excited to be getting to Paldea. I hope we get to see all the gym leaders this time. Me too. I think that's going to be the part of this series where we need to redeem Journeys a bit. I want to see all the Paldea gym leaders. I want to see all the characters. Let's not leave any characters out. I'm just happy that we're getting Nemona really early in this series. Like, really early. I mean, we saw what happened with Hop and Journeys. You know, I thought how was treated in Sun and Moon was pretty bad. Yeah. Hop was, like, even worse. I want to see all the Paldea gym leaders, but I don't want Liko main goal to be the gym challenge. I agree. I think that I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see what she wants to do in next week's episode, because it seems like she's gonna establish what she wants to do, like, a little bit further with next week's episode. Because in this episode, she kind of got the feeling that, oh, you know, people can understand one another through Pokemon battling, which is kind of a, you know, Ash Ketchum-esque kind of thing. So I'm kind of hoping she doesn't do the gym challenge. I'm kind of on the fence there, but we'll see what they decide to do. This time, it seems like we won't leave out DLC characters like the new Pokemon in Episode 1. Yeah. I mean, that's already like a... Before we even get the DLC, we get a Pokemon that's within the DLC. That's actually kind of crazy when I think about it. I hope they get to showcase the gym leaders in a more creative way. Yeah, me too. I kind of want to see their personalities within the series. That's what I'm most interested in. How the personalities are going to be handled. Because there's certain characters that I think that could work really well in this series, or have like a very interesting personality. I'm talking Yu Iono. I think everybody's waiting for obviously the best character in Scarlet and Violet, the best gym leader, Larry. You know, the most relatable character in the game. Yeah, I get that episode's already a 10 out of 10. Just saying. But in all seriousness, I'm looking forward to seeing Arven in the series, because Arven is my personal favorite character from Scarlet and Violet, so I want to see how he's handled within this series. And I'm hoping for the best. I'm just curious to see if how they're gonna implement like Scarlet and Violet plot lines. Like, I imagine we'll go to Area Zero at some point. And we'll be dealing with that. How do I say this? I'm curious, how did you guys feel about the Darkest Day plot, or the Darkest Day arc within Journeys? Because, when I initially watched it and reviewed it, I actually enjoyed it, but, you know, in retrospect, and after rewatching it later on, I don't think it was as good as I thought originally. I think it had some good moments, and I feel like there was some things that were good there. It just feels like they kind of just rushed it out of the way. Like, oh, we got to get this out of the way, and then move on, which was really, really annoying. Poor Clayrex and its steeds never showed up. Yeah, what was up with that? That's a huge, like, what the WTF moment within Journeys. Like, they didn't show that off. Like, we're missing Pokemon within the anime now. Like, especially a legendary too. It's like, why? We kind of needed to see that. I liked it, but I wish we could have done more with Rose later. Yeah, me too. I thought that I was convinced that Rose was going to come back. That's what I thought, because Rose was on the run, which that never got resolved. that literally never got resolved. He basically escaped after like almost causing the darkest day to happen, and he just runs away, and then they never like addressed it or picked up on it again. Like, really? Like, I felt like there was something there, like, to like down the road, like when we had the like Isle of Armor or like Crown Tundra or something, where like Peony shows up, and Peony is his brother, and he never showed up in the series either. I was actually like, I am mad about a few of those things. I'm like, why wasn't this character in there? I get that Journeys was like bringing in all these like older characters back, but by doing that, you basically neglected like half the cast of Sword and Shield. Just saying. And that's why with Horizons, I don't want history to repeat itself. Like, Horizons already has a good start. Let's not go down the route that Journeys did and not include like half the Galar cast. I like the Paldea characters. Let's not ignore them. By the way, Nether, what's up? Hi. I haven't seen you in a little bit. How are you doing? Welcome back. Good seeing you again. But yeah, that's I guess my rant for the day. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. You know, trust me, guys. I just want the best for the series. I didn't make my channel to sit here and rant on every episode. Otherwise, you'd just call me Hatermander. Good things I've been really tired, so I haven't been able to do much. Gotcha. But it's good to see you here. You know, you're welcome anytime. You know, I appreciate you for showing up and chatting along with me and everyone else. So yeah, you know, door's always open. Don't be a stranger. We all have a good time here. Hang out, chat, talk about Pokemon or Nintendo or anime or whatever you guys want to chat about. Or games. In general. It's always a good time. But yeah, I will say you guys are all awesome for joining here. We got 9 people here. What's up? You know, it'd be really cool if you hit that like button. What, in your opinion, is the derpiest Pokemon? Oh, good lord. I'd have to really think about that, because there's some derpy mons. Dralden from Sword and Shield is kind of derpy looking. A derpy dragon type, steel type, or whatever type it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Or both. That one's derpy. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. What's another derpy Pokemon? I guess in the chat, list your derpiest Pokemon, in your opinion. Let's get a discussion going. I always thought Slowpoke was a little derpy. Voicoco was a little derpy too. But he's derpy in an adorable way. I'm enjoying this music, though. But yeah. Anywho. Does anybody want to say anything else regarding this series and the episodes or future episodes? We should be getting episode titles coming up in the next week or so, probably. I imagine we'll be getting them like next week, probably, or the week after. It's usually around that time where we get episode titles and summaries and stuff like that. I think we're probably going to be dealing with the next Explorer coming up soon. Spinal or whatever his name is. I imagine that's going to be coming up real fast because since we're not focusing on the Explorers for these upcoming episodes, and by that I mean the next two, I imagine they'll show up at some point. Maybe that's where the gym leaders come into place. Who knows? Don't mind me, I'm just enjoying the music. How long is this, by the way? Oh my goodness, this is 5 hours long. We got plenty of time. I can use this for like 2 or 3 more streams. Thank you, Emerald, for the OST. Or send me the link to this stream music. OSTs. You guys want to say anything else? You guys went a little quiet there. You want to talk about the episode? You want to talk about the series? You want to talk about anything? The floor is yours, guys. I just want to chat with you guys. I gotta actually use the restroom really quickly, so listen to the music and don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I have returned. Okay. Make Leiko's main goal relate to her pendant. Yes, I agree. I want that to be kind of her primary focus is around that and kind of maybe unraveling the mystery behind it and its connection with the Black Rayquaza. I agree. I don't want her to be like, you know what? I got my pendant, but I'm going to take on the gyms and become the very best like no one ever was. Like, no. Don't do that. Like, I don't mind her if, like, she wanted to get stronger. Like, I don't think that should be discouraged. I just don't want her just going down that route. I already like her character, and I like the fact that she's got a very different start than Ash. Let's just keep her as her own character. And just keep her own goals, like, related to her pendant. Oh, by the way, 1,000 Year Door music. Telling you guys, if this game gets announced like tomorrow, it's being streamed. I love 1,000 Year Door. One of my all-time favorite games. So I guess my follow-up question to you, Roy. Oh my god. I can't believe I called you Roy. Sorry, Thomas. I'm just not thinking. My follow-up question to you, Thomas, is what do you want Roy's goal to be? Roy, our boy Roy. What should his goal be? Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. Do you feel that Pokemon is going to flop because Ash isn't the main character anymore? I don't believe so. From my understanding, Pokemon Horizons is doing just fine. I want to say the YouTube views compared to Aim to Be a Pokemon Master, the last series with Ash. They released the episodes in Japan for like a week or something like that. And I guess the views haven't been as good, but in my opinion, it kind of makes sense with that being Ash's last series. So, but the views are going pretty good. Apparently, the ratings are kind of all right, but Pokemon's ratings haven't been great for a long time in Japan. It's very far away from its peak. Its peak was in the original series. Ever since then, it's kind of been a slow decline. I want to say it didn't really get low, actually falling out of the top 10 rated TV series for the week low until we got the Best Wishes / Black and White, and then it kind of started to dip off during towards the end of Sun and Moon, and especially Journeys. But I think Horizons is fine for now. Yeah, after the Darkest Day, we saw Rose and Olena when Eternatus came to the stadium. Yeah, exactly. They should have actually, followed that up, because that plot line's unresolved, and it would have been a great way to put Peony in the series. One of the best characters from Sword and Shield. I don't know. There's just some odd decisions with Journeys. Did you see the Mario movie? Yes, I did. I've seen it twice, actually. It's a very entertaining movie. For now, I think chasing Rayquaza is a good start, but I want it to unfold with the crew exploring ancient ruins like Indiana Jones with a boss, Pokemon Guardian, and artifact. That would actually be kind of interesting. I would be up for something like that. And maybe that's what Roy wants to do. Maybe he just wants to explore, because that's he wants to explore all over the world, ruins, and become a what do you call it, archaeologist or something. Because that's kind of what he alluded to when he was introduced, that he wants to basically explore and learn about ancient Pokemon and stuff like that. That could, build upon that, and yeah, he could become an archaeologist or something, or maybe that's what he wants to do. That'd be cool. I'd be up for that. Who's honking? That was weird. But anyways, that distraction aside, I think the one thing that I'm kind of liking for Pokemon is that they've kind of taken a different direction over the years, where a lot of the characters have unique goals now. No offense to Dawn, but her having basically the contest goal, same as May, was slightly repetitive, and then Serena's performer, and then later participating in contest thing kind of was a little repetitive too. I just think that they're trying to make everyone's goals unique now, and they're trying to do different things with characters, so that's something I appreciate. In Sun and Moon, the characters all had different goals. Sophocles wants to be an astronaut. Kiawe wants to, follow in his grandfather's footsteps and become an island kahuna someday. Mallow wants to be a great chef and open the best restaurant in Alola. I forget what Lana's goal was. I think it was explore the sea. I think her goal probably could have been a little bit better. And I'm trying to think. Lily's goal was to find her dad. I don't think we kind of got like her final thing she wanted to do. I was hoping, like, even though I think that the little episodes were really good, I really was kind of hoping that Lily would get something towards the end, like, oh, I want to do this or something. That's probably the only thing that was left unsatisfied with Lily's character. Her character arc. But these explorations would take place over 4 or 5 episodes, not like Journey's episode 1-2 that had Ash and go to the Relic Castle. But it was only 1 episode. Yeah, exactly. We need to basically flesh things out a little bit better. And so far with how the series is structured, I feel like they can pull that off a lot easier. I feel like it was just too constrained with Journeys, if that makes sense. Like, everything was constrained within 1 or 2 episodes, besides like certain arcs like Darkest Day, and then obviously the Masters 8 tournament. Besides that, everything was like 1-2 episode arcs, which just doesn't work in most cases. Anyways, I'm not ignoring you, Nether. I did see your question, but do you stream any other games besides Nintendo games? I do stream Genshin Impact. That's not a Nintendo game, so there's that. I do that usually like once each version, like unless there's like a new area to explore or a major event going on. I usually only like stream it like once every version. I did Castle Crashers, but because of a copyright claim and then getting that refuted, made me not want to stream that game anymore. So we'll see if I'll do other non-Nintendo games. I mean, I did do Final Fantasy IX as well, and that technically wasn't on a Nintendo console before like 2019, so there's that. So I've done some non-Nintendo streams in the past. And I guess Castle Crashers is technically on Switch now, so I guess that is yeah. By the way, Weirdo isn't coming to many of your streams is because he just got Tears of the Kingdom and doesn't want any spoilers. That's totally fine. I'm pacing myself with Tears, so I imagine at some point he'll probably surpass where I'm at, so he is welcome to show up whenever he is pretty much through the game. I probably won't be done with the game for a while to come, so yeah, he's welcome anytime when he wants to come back to it. What is this theme, by the way? This is... I don't even know that game. Bowling. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's going to be a little while before I even get close to the end of this game, because I'm on episode 10 so far of my Let's Play, and literally am only scratching the surface with this game. And of course my neighbor is mowing her lawn as I'm streaming. I thought she was mowing earlier too, so I don't get it. She sounds like she's really close though, like she's like right up to my house. Oh jeez. Of course. So sorry if you hear that in the background, but yeah, I can't really help it. Neighbor's mowing her lawn. Anyways, guys, is there anything else you want to talk about? Just put it in chat. Whether it's for this episode, for the future of this series, or like what do you want to see? Or if you're just joining here, let me know like what you thought of the episode and what you think about Dot and her development and all that stuff. Go right ahead. I just finished putting up fencing at my grandparents. Oh, nice. Oh, never mind. You deleted your message. My neighbor is mowing her lawn too. Yep. It's that time of the year. It's just weird because she was mowing like an hour and a half before I started the stream, so I don't know if maybe she just stopped and then restarted. Don't worry about it, Nether. It's fine. I don't know if you guys can hear the lawn mowing in the background, but just an FYI, that's going on. But yeah, just let me know what you thought of the episode in the chat, and just if you just want to chat in general, just go right ahead. The floor is yours. Oh, Mario Paint. I like this music too. Everybody's dropping off now. What's up? Anything else you guys want to talk about? The floor is yours. Are you going to stream Paper Mario Color Splash or Origami King? Probably not. I'm gonna be just very clear. I like Paper Mario. I like the first 3 Paper Marios. After that, I don't really care so much for the series. I do think the series does still have its humor still in place, so that's good. It's just gameplay-wise, I'm just not fond of it. It's just not my thing. I just prefer the gameplay style in the first 3 games. Super Paper Mario veers away from the role-playing elements of the first game, but I still thought it was a pretty fun game myself. Some people don't like it, but I liked it. It's just, yeah, after that I don't really care. Especially Sticker Star. Sticker Star is just not good. But I would love to stream Thousand Year Door. Like I said earlier in this stream, if like tomorrow Nintendo's like, oh hey, by the way, we're remastering Thousand Year Door and we're putting it on Switch tomorrow, I will literally drop everything else just to stream that. I love Thousand Year Door. It's one of my all-time favorite Mario games. It's my second favorite Mario RPG games overall. I like the first Paper Mario, but Thousand Year Door basically improves on it in every single way. I have Mario Kart now, so I can play with you guys. You know, it's funny you say that. Speaking of Mario Kart, we're actually going to be doing a little bit of Mario Kart on Monday. Jeff and Emerald want to do some Mario Kart, and I think we're going to have a new name for the tourney. So if you want to join that, feel free. I believe we'll be doing it around 8 p.m. Eastern time zone on Monday, Memorial Day. So yeah. It might be possible that I will be able to. Do you mean I won't be able to, or you will be able to play? Won't. Okay, that's fine. We do it at least once a month, so yeah, we'll just I guess I'll keep you posted if you can't make it for Monday. My focus right now is Tears of the Kingdom, so I am hoping I can get that done by July at this rate. I'm going to try my best. I do have I am taking a break this upcoming month from both actual work and then probably streaming because I'll be out of town for a little bit. So that's also going to affect it. I have to say, this ended up working out. You know, I want to do these on Friday nights, but since the subs just don't come out on time anymore, or I guess not on time. There wasn't like a specific time, but they used to come out a lot sooner in the past. So, but I don't know. I think Saturday streaming is working for this. What time did you say? Oh, Nick's back. Yeah, it's still going on. An hour hasn't passed yet. Though, these streams will be shorter than your norm. What time will you be streaming it? You mean for Mario Kart? That will be 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. How'd it go, Emerald? My lawnmower's battery is dead, so I have it charging. Gotcha. I got second place in a couple times. I'll take it. Last one we got top 4 and Tears of the Kingdom. Oh. Are you going to your friends tonight? Yes, I am. Should be going there within the next hour or so. Hyrule Circuit was the last race. I gotcha. Speaking of Zelda, of course we got some Zelda music playing now. Are you streaming Mario Party? No, not tonight. Well, I have to go. Bye, guys. All right. Have a good rest of the day, Nether. Thank you for joining, and yep, again, feel free to come back anytime. Don't be a stranger. Oh, jeez. You know a game I would love to stream? Wind Waker. Maybe if Nintendo decides to ever re-release it on Switch. Or whatever follow-ups to Switch. That'd be nice. Anywho, guys, is there anything else you want to chat about? I was hoping Jerome could show up, but I'm guessing he's still sleeping. Anyways, guys, again, is there anything else? Do you guys want to chat about the episode, future episodes, the series in general? Is there anything? Anything else? We've hit like the 1 hour mark. When you streaming a Metroid game, we'll see about that. Maybe someday. Just not right now. Oh, hey, Brickloader's here. Yeah, we're getting close to the end here. I guess if you're listening in here, should I get food before I come over? Yes, get food. And brag to your friend about the food you have? You know, I could do that. I could pick up some Japanese cuisine and just, like, eat it in front of him. I am the food. Oh my god. Let's not get... Not get dirty here. Lol. You can get something when you get here. Okay, that sounds good. That's fine. I gotta do something really quick and then I can load my stuff up after this ends and then be on my way. I love all of you guys. Well, thank you. Everybody here appreciates you. Praise. Where's mine? You gotta talk to Jerome about that. You know, he's not at work currently, so... He might be asleep, though. Mm-hmm. You might have to pay a visit to Heck if you want Jerome to help you out, though. But it certainly does feel like heck today. It's pretty warmed. Borgor. Mitchell, are you really having an 18 plus section on your server? I wasn't expecting it. I think we're probably gonna have to do that. Just so that nothing super, like, I guess, like, something that might offend, like, a younger person in the Discord can go there, you know. I was thinking Heck can be utilized for that. Yeah. Yeah, NSFW stuff will probably go in Heck. Jeff may be on his way to Joe's Emerald. Or do you mean, like, not that kind of 18 stuff? I'm confused. We can talk about it after the streamed. Is this a remix of Yoshi Story music, I think? I do need to get these rules together, though. When will your rules be ready? I'm gonna try and work on that tomorrow sometime. The latest by Memorial Day at the latest. But yeah, I've got a few things in mind. But yeah. Ocarina of Time. Is this either Hyrule Field or what's its face? Clock Town. Oh, Majora's Mask. Clock Town, day 1. I like how these streams, it starts out talking about the Pokemon episode and then just derails into like random stuff. Alright, see you later, Nick. Yeah, I'm fine with this playlist being long. I can utilize this for a while to come. I didn't really hit the mic. I think I just brushed up against my face. This would be hitting the mic. Like that. But yeah, anyways, guys, is there anything you guys want to talk about before we go? Anything regarding this episode of Pokemon Horizons? Or the upcoming Paldea episodes? Anything else before we wrap it up? Oh, you gotta head out too? I think we could probably... Okay. See you later, Emerald. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go ahead and close this poll. I know we kind of got away from talking about Pokemon Horizons. But it looks like the majority of people said 8 or 7. So I guess we can give this episode a 7 out of 10 as a community, as a whole. I'd say it's a 6. Some people said 7. The majority votes here is 8 or 7. So 7 out of 10. So a pretty decent episode in my opinion. And yeah. There hasn't been a single bad episode of Pokemon Horizons at this point, so yeah. Anyways, this will be your last call to say anything in chat. You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute to say something in chat, you know, regardless of what it is, you know, talk about the episode or just want to chat in general. You got 1 minute, and if I don't hear anything, we'll be wrapping things up here. The cart is life. Mario Kart is love. Mario Kart is life. Anything, guys? You got 20 seconds. So Monday will be the next stream, right, Cart? I'll just say right now is I kind of want to stream tomorrow night for Tears of the Kingdom. I want to do it, but I did get asked to do something else, so it's kind of up in the air at the moment. I might try to do it later on. I don't know. I'll figure something out tomorrow whether I'm going to do it or not, and I will make a statement. But I might be going to a bonfire tomorrow night, so that would like get in the way of doing the stream. Alrighty, see you later, Emerald. Alrighty, guys. If nobody else is here or wants to chat, I guess we can probably end things off. So again, 7 out of 10 episode. Horizons is doing pretty good so far. So I look forward to next week's episode where we finally arrive in the Paldea region and meet Liko dad, Alex, who has a pet Fido, and maybe Liko catches Lechonk. Who knows? Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. So if you're still here, thank you for joining. We'll be talking about Pokemon Horizon episodes on the weekend going forward. If I can't do Saturday, I might do it on Sundays. In the event I'm out of town or something. But yep, it seems like the Saturday stream worked out. So, yeah. Anywho, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. So, have a good day or night wherever you guys are at. And I will see you all later. Bye.